time. If you think the fight will end in less than 8 rounds, text the number 1 to SHOTV. Or if you think the fight will last 8 rounds or more, text the message 2 to SHOTV. Standard text messaging rates apply.
I left my cell phone in the, oh wait, I can't do this. All right.
Miguel Cotto in the dressing room. They see him up on the big screen right now, so the crowd reacting. He's getting ready to meet Carlos Quintana for the vacant WBA welterweight belt as he moves up in weight. So things really getting interesting here now. Margarito, of course, took that last round as we head into round number 6, scheduled for 12, as Clottey just played defense and looked to be conserving energy. Let's see how he responds here in the 6th.
Margarito told us yesterday, most fights are won in the gym with your conditioning. Well, guess what? That's going to be a big factor now because he's had to throw a lot of punches and is being extended into these rounds. We'll see.
And as we said, Clottey used to run 12 miles a day. He has cut it back to 6. So therefore, you would think he'd be tremendously conditioned.
Clottey in a more offensive posture now, looking to land punches in this round. Let's see how he does.
Let's go over to Jim Gray. Jim?
Steve, let's take a look. Joshua Clottey complained to his trainer about his left hand being injured in between rounds. Back to you.
All right, Jim will keep a close watch on that as Clottey is pinned in his own corner.
Well, Joshua Clottey cannot win this fight without his left hand. I guarantee you, if it is injured, he can't throw those hooks to the body. And then if it is injured, that last round may have not just been a ploy, it may have been his way of surviving.
And now we may have gotten the answer as to why that took place.
That would be a shame for Joshua Clottey if that's what turned this fight around for him. And a big break for Antonio Margarito, who's
struggling, to say the least. Good left hand there on the uppercut by Margarito inside. And Clottey uses his right hand. He has not used the left in a while. Throwing evidence that there may be some damage to the left hand.
Watch your head in it.
Yeah, he's pawing with that left hook, so it's conceivable that injury is bothering him, or whatever it may be.
Terrible shape.
Watch your head in it.
Margarito coming forward. These are not the heaviest of punches. Yeah, again, a pawing left hand by Clottey. Not a lot behind that.
He's afraid to throw that punch. You can almost feel it. And Margarito doing what he should do, taking advantage of this lack of activity by Clottey. And he's just ripping away, which is what Margarito does.
So, of course, Margarito is not aware of that, of Clottey's problem. But Clottey, a one-handed fighter, it seems, right now.
And, you know, I talked about the distance. Clottey's right in a position to throw that hook to the body and the head, which he did earlier. And there is the punch.
5 seconds.
Al-Hassan Addy is our translator in the Clottey corner.
Got my left hand. My left hand. I'm in the pain. My left hand.
You don't throw it? Might as well don't stay there. You're getting punched. You know what I mean?
Okay, now, I know you've injured your left hand, but I want you to use your right. Use the right. Use the right.
Feign the jab. Feign the left hand and come back with the right hand.
Okay. Use the right. Use the right.
So Jim Gray had it right about the left.
This is a rough break for Joshua Clottey, who was just superb over those first 4 rounds.
Just an awful break a tragic turn of events for Joshua Clottey, particularly knowing how he started out this fight. Let's see if he can get by with just the right hand.
He did throw a jab there, and obviously, you know, when your hand is hurt, you'll throw it if you can, hoping not to injure it more. You have to show it to your opponent at the very least. And the part about this is Clottey just relies on that punch so much. The left is his major weapon. He has a decent right and was landing it earlier, but that's his money punch. So.
And Al, unofficially along press row, Bernard Fernandez, the Philadelphia Daily News, Tim Graham from the Buffalo News, and Jose Sanchez from El Nuevo Dia. Jose has it even. The other two have it for Clottey, but that lead is eroding.
I have it 58-56 for Clottey, as do two of the ringside judges.
Low blow by Clottey. He may be resorting to this now.
He's giving time to Margarito to shake it off. No point being deducted, I don't believe, which would be very appropriate not to deduct the point at this point.
Keep it clean, all right?
Because we didn't see any previous warnings for that particular violation.
Time in.
Of course, he had 5 minutes to recover.
Margarito is a very busy fighter, and he continues to be busy in this fight. Of course, now with less coming back from Clottey, Margarito's having good rounds here. Margarito himself not totally accurate with all these punches, and the defense of Clottey's still pretty decent.
When Margarito just missed by an inch with a straight right hand, Clottey just dodged it at the last second.
There's two good left hooks from Clottey, so he's picking his spots to throw that punch.
There it is again, the double left hook by Joshua Clottey. Nice uppercut on the inside by Margarito. Margarito chasing Clottey back to the ropes, who spins him around.
Well, you can feel the shift in this fight. It's so dramatic and so obvious that since that injury, Clottey has just not been able to do enough offensively, and Margarito does what he does, which is be a very aggressive fighter. Look how Margarito's squaring himself up. That stuff Clottey was taking advantage of in the first 4 rounds. Now he's not.
And the crowd must be wondering, because they don't know about Clottey's left-hand injury, what has happened to Joshua Clottey. Maybe they just think he's run out of gas. But there's a good left hand by Clottey, despite the problem. To the head, he's got 2-3 in a row there to the jaw of Margarito. The right side of Margarito's face getting very red.
Well, it's a good round for Margarito, but Clottey has done his work, and there's a low blow by Margarito. So it's...
Okay.
And there's the bell.
Use one in the drum.
Use your right. Use your right.
Use one in the drum.
Use your right. Where is the water?
Use more in the drum.
Use more of the right.
Use one in the drum.
Use your right. You can try with the left, but try and use most of the right. Use more of the right.
All right, we get the message in that corner. This is where that's very low from Clottey. And, of course, that was when they gave some time to Margarito. And the left hand, while he could use it sparingly, did use that punch a little bit. You see how he's slapping with it, though, and that's part of the problem. And then Margarito will get in his low blow, left hook that also strays south of the border.
Almost like a broken record, Al. Kwame Asante in the corner of Clottey. His trainer just repeating, use the right. He doesn't have much recourse. Apparently his left hand is damaged, although he did unleash it a couple of times and effectively in that last round.
Margarito using that jab, which he wants to use. It's a very important weapon for him in this fight. And now it's been effective.
Trying to keep Clottey at bay.
the other part that's too bad about this injury is it's kind of affected the action of this fight in terms of its appealing nature. Good body shots by Margarito.
And now Clottey coming back with both hands. Disregarding his trainer's instructions, he is still using the left. He used it again just now.
Good body work by Margarito. He has done a good job working downstairs in this round.
Put your hands in there.
Well, that's what he's known for, the accumulative effect. He breaks you down, he wears you down. It takes a little more time than perhaps some people would like, but he ultimately gets it done. Oh, nice launching left hook to the neck. And then on the inside, uppercuts to the body by Margarito.
Now, what Clottey is abandoning is the right uppercut. There it is. It worked for him early.
But some fantastic exchanges here on the inside. A right hand by Joshua Clottey.
That ring is no place for the faint of heart right now.
Some furious exchanges.
Both men doing some very